Final Cut Pro Simple Green Screen Animation by the Helpful Art Teacher. I do File, I do New, and I do Library. And I'm going to name the library with whatever the video is. In this case, I'm doing a dancing flower fairy. So that's what I'm going to name my library. And then I need to go File, Import Media. And I'm going to import the media from my desktop. I've got a little video of a fairy with a green background, and I've got a flower. And I'm going to import both those things into my library. Now I'm going to drag the flower down onto my desktop, and I need to stretch it out so that it's on the timeline for several seconds. And then I'm going to take my flower fairy and I'm going to drag it on top of the flower. So the flower is hidden. I can't see it anymore. I'm going to go over to the keyer effect, and I'm going to drag that over, and I'm going to put it right on top of the fairy video, and the green background is going to disappear. So the next step is I need to resize the fairy. So I'm going to transform it. You see, that's where the transform tool is, and that allows me to resize it, reposition the little fairy video so it works better with the background. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm just dragging out the corner and playing around with the sizing to make sure that the fairy works well with the background. When I'm done with that, I'm going to probably want to import some audio. So I have a music file which I emailed to myself, which I downloaded, and then I found it in the Finder and dragged it onto the desktop as well. So when it comes time to add the music, I'm going to also go File, Import Media, and I'll find the song on my desktop, drag it into the library, and then I can drag it down. So the fairy's going to be the top layer with a keyer filter on it. The middle layer is the flower, and I'm going to just drag the music file underneath, so it's on the bottom. So it's basically going to be a 3-layer file with the fairy, the flower, and then the song on the bottom. And you'll see what it looks like on the timeline. Just about got my fairy transformed to the point where it looks the way I want it to look. So I'm going to click Done, and then I'm going to start worrying about the music. Alright, now I'm getting the music out of my email. I'm going to open it, download it, find it in the Finder, and drag it to the desktop. And once it's in the library, I'm going to select the musical piece, and I'm going to drag it underneath the flower. There I go. You can play around with adjusting the sound. And once you have it just the way you want it, you're going to want to save your video. Now I'm going to go File, Share, and I want to share it as a media file, which is the default. So I'm going to name it. I have the opportunity to name the project. And make sure that you're going to be, see here it says video only. You might want to change that to video and audio. And then once you hit share, you really can't see what's going on. So I like to hit window and then show background tasks, and it'll show it downloading. And there it is on my desktop. This is Rachel Wintenberg, the Helpful Art Teacher, with another art tech tutorial.